Alright, so I got a call from my cousin Alex, and it's kind of hard to explain my story right now, but I'm just going to start from a call from my cousin Alex. And she's telling me that a lot of my family is saying basically don't trust her, and she likes to make up stories. And I just want to tell you that I used to use drugs, and I was the basically black sheep of my family. And really, I've just been alone my whole life. My mom passed away when I was 6. We were in a bad motorcycle accident on Christmas Eve, and I had skull fractures, a broken femur, and my mom passed away. I was adopted by my grandmother and grandfather, and my grandfather abused my grandmother. And ever since then, the verbal, emotional, physical violence that I've seen, what made me treat my grandma how I did. And I wasn't a nice girl at all. I would yell at my grandma. We couldn't have a conversation. But till this day, I feel it wasn't my fault. My grandma was a very bad, abusive alcoholic. And this is my first time ever telling my story. And I've just been bottled up my whole life. Half my family doesn't talk to me. Some of them do. Some of them idolize me, you know, for being the bad kid we can hang out with. Cousin Tori. But I just felt alone my whole life. And I want to change that. I want to get to know my family now, you know? My grandma, she doesn't have too much longer on this earth. And it hurts me. Even though I was shown to treat her bad by my grandfather, and I treated her bad. Believe me, I treated my grandmother bad. Bad. The worst kid you can ever think of. But since I was 18 and I'm 28 now, I've been trying to, you know, remend that bond. Because just like I tell everyone, you can't tell anyone how to live their life, alright? You can't do it. They have to go through that experience to know what's gonna go on. Alright? And I did that. I went through my experience, and now me and my grandma's bond's like this. But my grandma doesn't have too long on this earth, and there's so much I wish I could tell her, but I don't, you know? Because I'm just shut off to it, and I don't like crying, and I don't like tears. So I don't talk to my whole family. But some of my family want to talk to me, and sometimes I talk to them, but I'm not really saying what I want to, you know? And I'm just so broken by it, because if my grandma dies, I don't know what I'll do. But you guys just don't understand what I've been through. And I'm going to have a couple of my cousins talk to and say their perspective on my life, but I wish I had someone to talk to. And this is my popo. And that's my dog who has my back. I'll tell you more in a little bit.